Archangel Michael says, something colossal moved in the invisible realm before you even opened your eyes today. The skies stirred at exactly 8:30 a.m., and a golden vault was unlocked with your name on it. You felt something in your spirit shift, but you weren't able to name it. This was not a dream, it was divine timing. The final transfer has been signed, sealed, and spiritually dispatched. It is not just wealth, it is justice for every silent cry, reward for every secret tear, and restoration for everything lost in the darkness. At this exact moment, someone is being used as an earthly carrier of your heavenly release. You must understand, this didn't happen overnight. There were delays. There were battles in silence that would have broken most, but you still walked with unseen grace covering you. Someone tried to stop this release before it reached you. A woman who once smiled in your face tried to freeze the process by misusing your name. But the angels recorded everything, and what was meant to be blocked has now exploded through every spiritual barrier. Type Amen to get blessing 333. The transfer isn't just money, it is connected to titles, clearances, and positions. You are being relocated in the realm of power, and people will wonder how you rose so quickly without knowing your pain created a divine invoice. Today marks the first day of a sudden reversal. At 8:30 a.m., a spiritual courier opened a white scroll with your name inscribed in glowing letters. It wasn't ink, it was fire. And that scroll held the instruction to release a portion of heaven's treasury into your earthly path. This scroll was fought over by entities who didn't want you to ascend. Their names won't be spoken here. But just know this, when the scroll landed, the order was final. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Archangel Michael says, your past is no longer strong enough to define your financial reality. The bondage is broken. The things that once haunted your progress are now powerless. The one who once manipulated your journey financially is currently being exposed in the realm of truth. They signed something in your absence, hoping to redirect what was meant for you. But heaven intercepted it with fire. You may feel exhausted right now, but that fatigue is spiritual detox. Your soul is adjusting to receiving, after so many years of survival. Today is no ordinary day, it's a fulfillment of long-buried promises. Type Amen to get blessing 777. There was an elder in your bloodline who prayed for this moment. They may no longer walk the earth, but their voice still echoes in the chambers of God's memory. Their intercession activated what you're about to experience. The day you almost gave up, your name rose like incense to the throne. A delay was supposed to be added again, but something miraculous happened. The delay was overruled by divine emergency. There is a man connected to your financial life that you don't even know yet. He's seen your name recently and cannot stop thinking about helping you. He doesn't know why, but heaven knows, he's assigned. Type Amen to get blessing 888. A golden key was placed near your spiritual name tag today. It doesn't look like the keys you're used to, it's shaped like a crown. This means access, not just permission. Doors will now open before you even knock. There will be people who pretend to celebrate you when they hear of your sudden shift. But be wise. Some are watching only to find ways to poison your harvest. Archangel Michael says, be guarded but not paranoid. Discern but do not isolate. This transfer isn't just wealth, it is also wisdom. Type Amen to get blessing 999. You must not speak prematurely about what's coming. Don't announce what heaven hasn't completed. Let the release speak for itself, and let the manifestation silence the doubters. Someone you helped in the past is going to be the unexpected bridge to the overflow. You didn't even know they remembered you. But they've been thinking about repaying the kindness for years. A digital alert will come, maybe a message, a deposit, a phone call, but it won't be like other days. You'll feel something strange in your stomach, then light in your chest. That is confirmation. Type Amen to get blessing 111. You are being studied. Every reaction, every response to adversity was recorded like a spiritual ledger. Heaven doesn't forget loyal hearts. You passed tests in private that you didn't even know were being monitored. Now it is time for the reversal. The one who mocked your broken season will live to witness your golden one. Their tongue will stumble when they try to explain your rise. Archangel Michael says, you are being prepared to carry what generations before you couldn't. It's not just favor, it's fulfillment. Type Amen to get blessing 222. This release was delayed by a shadow contract. Someone used your energy in a spiritual exchange to climb higher. But today, the contract expired. It dissolved the moment you walked away from their influence. You may begin to lose appetite for old spaces. That's not depression, it's divine detachment. You're being shifted so that new nourishment can find you. A sudden opportunity is emerging. It will feel unreal at first. But go forward anyway. That is your appointed miracle gate. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Archangel Michael says, someone you blocked emotionally is still holding on to a fragment of your vibration. It's time to let go entirely. Even their silent thoughts can tie up your energy field. After 8:30 a.m., a soft wind moved near your room. You may have felt cold briefly. That wasn't just the weather. That was your angel standing by, watching your atmosphere shift. Your name has been placed on a sacred list, a list of divine inheritance. It means what is owed must now come to you without delay. Type Amen to get blessing 666. A woman in your past tried to redirect your divine flow. She told someone close to her that your time had passed. But heaven just showed her the scroll. She cried. You must forgive, but do not return. Some people are lessons, not lifelines. They are there to teach your soul discernment, not dwell within your promise. You'll be contacted within 3 days by someone who claims they just had to reach out. That's not random. That's divine positioning manifesting in real time. Type Amen to get blessing 121. There are coins in the heavens with your initials engraved. These are not ordinary coins, they represent spiritual transactions made in favor of your destiny. Today, those coins begin to fall into your realm as wealth, opportunity, and vindication. You may cry suddenly. You may feel overwhelmed with no explanation. Let it come. It's the release of generations of delay being broken off you in one divine hour. You were not born to remain hidden. Your season of being overlooked has expired. What is coming cannot be ignored. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. Archangel Michael says, you are now marked. Not by pain, but by purpose. Your energy will repel what no longer belongs, and attract what was preordained. Don't be afraid when you feel things collapsing. It's not destruction. It's divine rearrangement. Old systems are falling to make space for the final transfer. At 8:30 a.m., a powerful angelic being stood before a throne and said your name aloud 3 times. That declaration shook the spirit realm. Type Amen to get blessing 232. You were approved not just because of faith, but because of endurance. You withstood storms with silence. Now heaven repays you in volumes. Your hands are going to touch something that once seemed unreachable. A paper, a key, a number, a single moment that changes everything is now en route. Those who once laughed will pause. Not in shame, but in shock. Because you were always chosen. And now, you will walk like it. Type Amen to get blessing 555. There's an address being written in the spirit that links directly to you. This is where your miracle will arrive. It's not far. And it won't delay. A divine traveler is carrying your blessing. They don't even realize they're part of your story. But by the time it reaches you, their mission will be complete. Everything that left your life recently was not rejection, it was room being made. And now, the delivery is coming. Type Amen to get blessing 818. Someone powerful will see your name and feel urged to act. They may not know you, but they're about to know your story. Heaven will whisper it to them. Archangel Michael says, this is not luck. This is fulfillment. Your days of being silent and struggling are over. And when the miracle arrives, remember this moment. It was always yours. You just had to endure the wait. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. This is why you've been feeling unusual energy shifts since last night. Your sleep was interrupted, your heart felt heavier, and you sensed something invisible walking near your spirit. That was the moment the angelic signature of release was finalized in the heavens. You were not forgotten. You were being preserved for a precise hour. And that hour rang across spiritual clocks at exactly 8:30 a.m., marking the end of your waiting season. Someone in a distant city whispered your name today in favor, not gossip. Their words unlocked a conversation. And that conversation is opening a gate that leads directly to what you once only imagined. Type Amen to get blessing 707. This isn't ordinary favor, it's the kind that rewrites records. Old data is being deleted, and new alignment is being set. What you thought would take years will now take moments. A major institution, financial, legal, or corporate, is about to revisit your file. The person who once overlooked your application is no longer there. A fresh set of eyes with divine instruction is now reviewing your name. You're being upgraded in a system you didn't even know was still active. The papers that held you back spiritually are being incinerated. And the new ones are glowing with a golden mark. Type Amen to get blessing 414. Archangel Michael says, the signature you carry in the spirit is rare. That's why warfare chased you. That's why people tried to dim your light. But no one can delete what heaven has engraved. The large amount being released into your life is not just a transaction, it's a revelation. It reveals what was always meant for you, but held back because the timing wasn't mature. But now, it has matured. And with maturity comes magnetism. You will start pulling miracles toward you that once ran from you. Type Amen to get blessing 616. The morning air is carrying your name into places of high regard. Someone influential has been thinking about a name to bless, to honor, to uplift. Yours is echoing inside their decision. You don't need to push, beg, or prove yourself. All you need to do is stay open, because the heavens have finalized what man tried to delay. This blessing is not a favor, it's a right. A large transaction will be initiated by someone you didn't expect. They will do it without explanation, because their spirit was instructed. The joy you'll feel will overwhelm you. Type Amen to get blessing 909. You are about to witness how fast heaven can reverse a story. In 24 hours, the pages of your struggle will turn into pages of celebration. You'll hear your own name and not recognize the life attached to it. It will feel brand new. Archangel Michael says, do not let guilt from your past interrupt your receiving. You are not the same. You are not who you were. This is not the same timeline. A supernatural transaction takes place when suffering and favor collide. And today, they met, and favor won. That means you now walk as one who carries divine overflow. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. There was a list. A heavenly scroll of people who had waited, wept, and wandered. That list was long. But this morning, your name was moved to the top. You have no idea the kind of wealth, healing, and clarity that's about to drop into your field. It will change not just your path, but the legacy of your name for generations. A specific person is being assigned to you. They have tools, contacts, and ideas. But most of all, they have spiritual permission to help you climb. Type Amen to get blessing 1011. Your phone may ring with an opportunity. Your inbox may suddenly show a confirmation. And you'll think it's random. But it's not. The divine has stepped into the digital. That text, that email, that ping, it's part of the 8:30 a.m. release. It is proof that the unseen now commands the seen. That's why you must remain calm and expectant. The old season had a soundtrack of anxiety. This one will have a rhythm of peace. Listen closely. You'll hear it, your angels are already singing. Type Amen to get blessing 313. There's a scent in the air near you now. A smell of jasmine, myrrh, or something fresh. That's not a candle. That's the fragrance of wealth arriving in spiritual form. Blessings carry scent before they carry weight. Heaven always announces itself softly before it bursts. You are in that soft moment now, pay attention. Your household is about to shift. A family member is going to benefit from your breakthrough. Someone who thought they were left behind will rise beside you. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. Archangel Michael says, this is only the beginning. A final transfer is never just one transaction. It is a chain reaction that alters everything connected to you. Today, you will start to forget the language of lack. You will stop rehearsing your sorrow. You will wake up speaking the dialect of abundance. The silence around your efforts is breaking. The work you've done in hiding is about to go public in the best way. Those who once ignored you will soon need your name. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. And yet, be humble. Stay close to the source of your light. Because what is coming will attract many voices. But only a few are sent by divine appointment. There will be an offer. It may sound too good. But listen to your spirit. If it makes your breath slow and your stomach peaceful, it is from heaven. Someone will try to offer you something to divert you. It may be financial, emotional, or relational. Do not fall. The true wealth is right behind that test. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. From this day, the clocks of heaven are synced with your movement. Every step is being supported. The angels are walking beside you even now. Your face will shine. Your voice will carry more weight. And your name will become known in rooms that were once locked. Archangel Michael says, rejoice but stay alert. The light attracts favor, but also attention. Be wise, chosen one. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. You've waited long enough. You've battled long enough. You've cried enough. The release has begun. Nothing will be the same again. Even when it arrives, there may be tears. That's not weakness. That's healing. Your spirit is remembering that you were always worthy. This is your inheritance. This is your confirmation. And this is your moment. Let the divine transfer begin. Open your arms, open your soul, and allow it to reach you in full. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. There is movement in realms you cannot see, but the results are about to knock on your physical door. The divine has moved pieces into alignment, shifting people, locations, and even decisions that were once locked. You're being brought into a frequency where lack cannot survive. There will be moments in the coming days where your body feels lighter, your thoughts clearer, and your instincts sharper. That's not just emotion. It's activation. Heaven is fine-tuning your awareness so you don't miss what's already moving toward you. A door you gave up on is about to swing open. The same door you once knocked on, cried in front of, even walked away from, now it opens by divine command. And this time, you walk through it not as a beggar, but as an owner. Type Amen to get blessing 244. This final transfer carries a time-sensitive instruction. You must act when the sign appears. That sign could be a repeated number, a whisper in your spirit, or a sudden shift in the atmosphere. You'll know it. Don't second-guess it. Someone is thinking about your name with a mixture of regret and respect. They mistreated your kindness, but now they see you rising. Soon, they'll try to reconnect. Use discernment, not emotion. Archangel Michael says, when you step into the new territory, don't bring the trauma of the old with you. You're not who you were. The battles made you sharper. And the heavens made you chosen. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. The wealth coming into your life will correct injustices from years ago. The money isn't just for comfort, it's compensation. You've been underpaid spiritually for far too long. Someone once laughed at your dreams. They'll now need your guidance for their next season. That's why you must walk in humility but never in silence. A digital trail of your progress is already forming. Screenshots, records, confirmations, your miracle is leaving evidence behind. And those who see it won't be able to deny that divine hand is upon you. Type Amen to get blessing 3535. You will notice unfamiliar peace in places that used to carry tension. That's not an accident. Heaven is reprogramming the atmosphere to match your elevation. A vehicle, whether literal or symbolic, is about to enter your life. This vehicle represents movement. Relocation, restoration, or promotion, whatever it is, it comes with speed and precision. You'll see butterflies, feathers, or repeating digits. Those aren't coincidences. They're timestamps from above, heaven's way of saying, the package is en route. Type Amen to get blessing 3838. Archangel Michael says, a release of this size also comes with responsibility. Guard your mental space. Remove noise. Listen inward. There are instructions coming that must not be missed. One of your ancestors whispered your name today. That whisper activated an older covenant, a promise buried deep in your bloodline. And because of that whisper, wealth is now flowing like a river with your name in its current. You'll begin to see situations flip in your favor without your effort. Deals you thought were lost will resurface. People who declined you before will now request your presence. Type Amen to get blessing 4040. There will be restoration in areas you thought were permanently damaged. Health, relationships, reputation, it's all coming back together under divine light. The person who once tried to hijack your success spiritually is being handled by forces you don't need to confront. You no longer need revenge. Your rise is the response. Don't ignore the strange feeling in your hands, tingling, warmth, or sudden heaviness. That's power returning to you. You were never meant to live small. Type Amen to get blessing 4343. Archangel Michael says, someone is trying to access your energy again through conversation. They will disguise it as curiosity or kindness. But behind the words is envy. Block it. The number 8:30 a.m. will start showing up again. On receipts, clocks, messages. Each time, it confirms that the heavenly vault is still open and flowing into your life. At midnight tonight, you may feel emotional. That's the energy cycle completing. From darkness to light. From delay to delivery. From survival to surplus. Type Amen to get blessing 4747. This is your divine upgrade. It will happen in layers, first internally, then externally. The shift may confuse others, but to you, it will feel like peace. There's a woman who once mocked you in secret. She is now struggling with what she wished for you. Your victory is her awakening. But it's also your redemption. A new circle is forming around you. These are not just friends or allies, they are soul-linked helpers chosen before time. Welcome them with wisdom, not fear. Type Amen to get blessing 5050. The childlike wonder returning to your heart is a sign. A sign that heaviness is lifting, and your spirit is remembering joy. This is holy, not naive. You may be tempted to play small. Don't. You were anointed to disrupt patterns, elevate bloodlines, and walk as proof that favor is not a fantasy. Someone from overseas is going to mention your name. They have something you need, and they don't even realize that you're the exact person heaven pointed them toward. Type Amen to get blessing 5252. Your finances are not just increasing, they're transforming. The kind of increase that shifts generations is now authorized. The blockages were not because you were cursed. It was because the wrong people would have tried to attach themselves to your blessing. They've now been removed. Watch your dreams tonight. There will be a message, an image, a face, something prophetic. And when you wake up, clarity will be waiting. Type Amen to get blessing 5656. Archangel Michael says, the enemy thought if they delayed you long enough, you'd quit. But they didn't know your breath was your battle cry. And heaven listened. Someone is about to tell you, I've never seen anyone like you. They won't know how to explain the glow. That glow is the residue of answered prayers. A major release of abundance is scheduled in the realm of visibility. Your gifts, your energy, your story, it will go further than you ever imagined. Type Amen to get blessing 6060. Your time in the shadows has expired. It wasn't punishment, it was preparation. And now the spotlight is divine, not man-made. There will be unexpected returns. Money you forgot, help you never asked for, doors you didn't knock on. They're coming because heaven remembers what earth tries to bury. The chains on your last opportunity have snapped. It's not coming back as it was, it's returning multiplied. Type Amen to get blessing 6767. You are entering a land of surplus. Not scraps, not begging, not second chances, but divine, abundant, undeniable overflow. The language around you will shift. People will speak differently when they sense the energy shift. Even enemies will grow silent. The presence you carry now carries light. Walk boldly. What's ahead has been waiting for you to finally arrive whole. Type Amen to get blessing 7171. This is not a trial. This is the moment you were prepared for. It has arrived in fullness, and it cannot be reversed. Archangel Michael says, sleep peacefully tonight. The heavens have moved. The battle is over. The blessing is being carried out even now. What 8:30 a.m. unlocked for you today will echo for years to come. Watch closely. What happens next will not be normal. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20.